Hey guys, what's good? We got a big new one here for you today. We recently won the store championship, and we're going to go through a deck tech and discuss matchups and everything, what I thought about the deck and everything. So here we go. Enjoy and stay tuned for more. So, we played CeDH at Reroll in North Kansas City, Missouri. I will put their affiliate link below. They did 4 rounds of Swiss, and we took it down, guys. We took it down with Kess. Throwback to Kess deck. And it was good matchups. I did actually lose round 1, which was to Sid of Jabbar of Zafar, the night deck, actually. It was kind of crazy. We kind of left him alone. And he kind of just got to do his thing. And he beat us. I went for a line of Cyclonic Rifting, an Underworld Breach, and totally forgot that Hinata Dawn Crown, I had bounced her spell to phase stuff out, had phased out his commander stuff, so I died to his commander round 1. Then round 2, we played a Karn Silver Golem and a Armour deck. It was only 2 people in that round, and we did a Demonic Consultation line. That game was actually just crazy. Like, I had a turn 1 Ragavan dashed in with 5 other mana, and then I hit his mana crypt, so it was just so far ahead at that point. Then round 3, they did a weird thing. We played 1v1, and I actually went up against a Nekuzar deck, which was kind of cool to have 2 Grixis players facing off against each other, and I won with a Underworld Breach Lion's Eye Diamond combo. He just couldn't get off the ground. And then in the finals, we played against Karn again. And then the partner pair of Tavesh and Rograk, which was actually sweet. I actually got Mind Twist on turn 3 for 3 cards, and I had just tutored for my Demonic Consultation. I'd already had Thassa's in hand. So that was totally terrifying, and somehow he managed to miss both those cards, so we got the win and came home with Thalia and Gitrog full art. So let's get down to the deck tech, because that's what everyone actually cares about, right, guys? We have 9 total creatures in our deck. We have Kess, Dissident Mage, Rograk, Snapcaster, Dothy, Dockside, Fairy Mastermind, Opposition Agent, Notion Thief, and everyone's favorite, Thassa's Oracle. Highlight of those creatures probably was Ragavan. Ragavan was a house. Never came into a game like Dothy Voidwalker. Game 1 would have done more work. I was playing against the Falkenrath Madness World Groger combo deck, and it was kind of shutting him down. So that was kind of nice. I got that down early. But Ragavan has been a house. Absolute power bet. Let's get into the enchantments. Only 4 of them, as you see. Underworld Breach is just whole bread and butter. It is better than Yawgmoth's Will, no matter what anyone says. Dress Down shuts off a lot of decks, including Winona. Everything shuts down Thassa's Oracle if someone wants to go that. Mystic and Rhystic Study, just staples of the format. Never actually played any of these besides the Underworld Breach and the Rhystic Study, and the Rhystic Study got countered. Typical. Now we're going to get into the artifacts. There's 15 artifacts. As you see, this Cursed Totem, right off the bat, it just shuts off a lot of decks. Then we got our 3 Talismans. Yeah, the Grim Monolith, Arcane Signet, Felwar Stone, Mana Vault, Soul Ring, Lion's Eye Diamond, Mana Crypt, Mox Diamond, Chrome Mox, Mox Opal, and Lotus Petal. Pretty standard for any CDH deck running. That's your artifact patterns, give or take. Now we're going to go into the sorceries. Obviously, we got Reanimate, Merchant Scroll, Gamble, Demonic Tutor, Yawgmoth's Will, Praetor's Grasp, Mesmeric Betrayal, Time Twister, Wheel of Fortune, Windfall, Careful Study, Ponder, Gataxian Probe, Faithless Looting, Serum Visions, Preordain. That's our packages. All-star of that surprisingly has been Mismark, Betrayal. A lot of these decks are just going really hard into the graveyard, and we take advantage of that and get to do it on our own. Now we're going to get down to the instants. Brain Freeze. Obvious reasons combo. Cyclonic Rift, Fiery Covenant, and Chain for those interaction. Cabals, and Dark Ritual for the fast. Now we got our Tainted and Demonic Consultation lines. We actually won a game casting Demonic Consultation on my opponent's turn, naming Underworld Breach. I'd already had Lion's Eye Diamond and Brain Freeze in hand. So I went for it, and it was luckily 10th card. So we were able to just go to town. Intuition, just an amazing card. Ad Nauseam. I did not cast Ad Nauseam a single game. Didn't see it. So, yeah, we know how powerful this is, but it just didn't have any effect. Then we got our tutors, Viparic. Then we got our draw engines, Brainstorm. Only one instant draw spell. Then we got our counter package, Stifle, Narset's Reversal, Imp's Mischief, Muddle the Mixture, but very seldom am I muddling the mixture to counter. That is, you're doing it for the transmute on there. Then we got Mana Drain, Pyroblast, Dispel, Flusterstorm, Mental Misstep, Swan Song, Force of Will, Force of Negation, Pact of Negation. For instants and sorceries, we're running 16 sorceries and 26 instants. Now we go to the lands, and we've got some spicy lands in here, guys. So we're going to get started with our utility lands, so our colorless and stuff. Exotic Orchard, Mana Confluence, Command Tower, Reflecting Pool, Forbidden Orchard, Spire of Industry, Gemstone Cavern, City of Brass, Ancient Tomb. Yes, Tabernacle Pendelhaven shuts down a lot of these stacks decks, making them pay one so they can't do anything else or force to sack them to creatures. Fiery Islet, Underground River, and Cephalid Coliseum. Luxury Suite, Training Center, Morphic Pool, Steam Vents, Blood Crypt, Watery Grave, Volcanic, Badlands, Underground Sea Badlands, and then our fetches, Misty, Arid, Marsh, Scalding Tarn, Verdant Catacombs, Polluted Delta, and Bloodstained Moor. Overall, I was pretty happy with the deck. Yeah, it was only 13 people, but we'll take it. A win's a win. And hopefully we'll do more deck techs like this in the future. Next big event in the Kansas City Mo area is actually at EXP Gaming Lounge. They're doing a dual land tournament. And I think that's June something. And then the Geekery is doing another cash payout prize, and that's in Shawnee Mission, Kansas. So hopefully we can take one of those events down and do more deck techs, or even just getting to know the meta. I'm forever going to stick with Kess. She's been my favorite commander. I know there's better turbo ad naus or even better mid-range commanders, but she's just who I know. So this is who I'm going to keep running. You guys would care to follow this, share, comment, let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.